coming at y'all with some MW2 beta gameplay using the M4, and I kind of just wanted to make a video just rounding up this first weekend of the MW2 beta, and I just want to talk about my thoughts, my opinions on that first weekend, and also some of the changes and some of the updates that we are going to see for weekend 2. I just kind of wanted to summarize everything that's been going on with Call of Duty and this beta. So I got some TDM gameplay for you guys of the MW2 beta, and I hope you guys do enjoy this video. But without anything else said, let's talk about it. So the MW2 beta did drop a few days ago over the weekend, and I didn't play it a whole lot, and the reason why I didn't play it a whole lot is just because I don't see a reason to grind the beta and play it a whole lot, just because it is a beta. It's not the actual full game, so whatever progression we do get from playing the beta, it's not going to transfer over into the actual game, as well as there aren't a ton of things that you can do in terms of actually playing. Like, there's only 3 maps and there's only a selected amount of game modes. There's not a whole lot that you can unlock and achieve. You know, obviously there's no battle pass or anything like that because it's only the beta. So just because of those reasons, I don't see a point in grinding the beta, just because there's not really a lot to grind. So I didn't really play it a whole lot. But in terms of the play style, in terms of the feel of actually playing it, it feels great. I personally like the way this game feels. Like I said, I haven't played it a lot. I've mostly been using the M4. I did use the AK-47 or 74U a little bit, and both of those weapons did feel really good. With the M4 felt really nice. Felt very balanced, but still very powerful weapon, which was really nice. And then in terms of the maps I really like. I feel like the maps are very well made. They're very fun maps. The lanes, in terms of them being 3-lane maps, they really do feel like 3-lane maps. If you guys don't know, Call of Duty, the maps within Call of Duty, maybe I can't say it's supposed to be in every single Call of Duty game, because I don't know, maybe Treyarch, Activision, Sledgehammer, maybe not every single one of those companies goes to try to do 3-lane maps, but definitely Treyarch does, because that has been in many Treyarch games where each map is set to sort of have 3 lanes. 1 lane that goes to the middle of the map where the center is, 1 on the right side, which will be the outside of the map, and then 1 on the left side, which will be your left perimeter of the map. That's kind of how Call of Duty's been for a while. 3 main lanes in the map, and then the 1 will be the middle. The best strategy is always to go on the outside. Unless you're trying to secure an objective, then you go the middle. Something else that I liked, and this is kind of something that I feel like Call of Duty has been almost drifting away from these past few years, or maybe even several years, and that's that these maps are actually fun maps. Like, you can go inside, you can go outside, there's buildings, there's houses, there's rooms, and that's kind of something I like within Call of Duty, and it's felt like we've been drifting away from those fun maps these past few years, maybe even more than a few years. So it kind of seems like we've been getting that back with this Call of Duty game, which is kind of cool. It's kind of fun. So far the maps seem good, the weapons seem good. The attachments, if I'm going to be honest, I don't want to say how I feel about the attachments and how those are, and the score streaks and stuff like that, because I haven't actually got to try them out yet. You know, I don't want to lie to you guys and be like, oh this, oh that, when I barely have tried those things out yet. So I don't really want to give actual feedback on those things yet. I just kind of want to stick to what I know, what I played, what I tried out, and so far the weapons, the maps are great. In terms of the score streaks, I don't know, but we did get some feedback from Call of Duty on the UAV, or actually not the UAV, I shouldn't even say that, not the UAV, just firing your weapon in general. So if you don't have a suppressor on your weapon and you fire your weapon, a red dot will show up on the minimap. Call of Duty made a post, and this is actually from them, and they were saying that they don't want to punish players for firing their weapons, because think about it, when you fire your weapon, a red dot shows up on the minimap, other players know where you are. They said they don't want players to be punished for firing their weapons. So they sort of want to get rid of the red dot that shows up. What do you guys think about that? Personally, me, when you fire a weapon, red dot shows up on the minimap. That has been in Call of Duty since day one, and they're thinking about getting rid of that. What do you guys think? Do you think they should? Do you think they shouldn't? Me, I'm not sure. I'm kind of in the middle. If I'm going to be honest, I usually try not to get too worked up over little small changes with Call of Duty games, and I do understand from the developers' point of view, you know, they do have to change things up every once in a while. They can't just be posting the same game over and over again. They got to make every game kind of have a little different feel to it, and that's kind of what they did with the perks, and I do understand that. You know, maybe the developers do like getting to start out with the perks right when the match starts, but also maybe they're saying, hey, we got to add a little twist to it. We got to change up the game a little bit. They make a new game every single year, so they got to change some stuff up a bit. In terms of the UAV, not the UAV, in terms of firing your weapon and the red dot not showing up anymore, them wanting to change that, I sort of don't know how I feel about that, because I kind of feel like the suppressor attachment that you can put on the weapon is there for a reason. You have that suppressor attachment to put on your weapon if you are someone who doesn't want to show up on the minimap. So then almost it's like, what's the point of that suppressor going to be? Like, why would you use the suppressor? Also, it's just something that's kind of been in Call of Duty for a while, that you fire a weapon, a red dot shows up on the minimap, and it kind of makes sense. It's something that just makes sense. It's not something that they would be getting rid of that doesn't make sense and is kind of something that shouldn't be in the game. It's almost something that's been in the game for a while, and it's been in the game for a while because that's just something that makes sense. You fire your weapon and a red dot shows up on the minimap. But besides that, it's not something I'm going to be making a big deal over. You know, the game overall does seem fun. The weapons seem fun. The maps seem very fun. And I think it's going to be a successful year. You know, we got Warzone 2 coming out. We have a new multiplayer, you know, coming out. We got the new game mode DMZ, which we don't know a whole lot about, but we're getting that. You know, so I think it's going to be a successful year for Call of Duty. So far, it seems pretty good. And Beta 2, or not Beta 2, still the same beta, but Weekend 2 of the beta is going to be coming out. And I'm going to be playing that, so make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on any more Modern Warfare 2 videos. And I hope you guys do all have a great day.